It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from the wonderful Unbound Brewing Company, and it's a can of their White Mountain Bavarian style wheat beer at 5% ABV. It's in a 440 milliliter can. White Mountain, you see that there? You can see that it's covered in snow and you think of cold, and you know, I'm a big fan of Bavarian style wheat beers. Big fan of Weissbier, Weissbier, white beer, wheat beer, that kind of white style of beer. I find it fantastic. And Unbound Brewing Company, well, they came on the scene massively for me on a personal level about, it must be 3 years ago now. Time does surely fly by, it does, doesn't it? About 3 years ago they sent me a stout, contacted me on social media, do you want to try a stout? I said yeah, absolutely. And this stout blew me away. There's some breweries in the UK that if you asked me to name them or name some of their beers, I couldn't tell you. They sent me their beers many years ago. It was kind of like, you know, good to average beer. Because I've reviewed so many beers on the channel, over 10,000 now, it's impossible to remember them all. But I will always remember that Unbound Brewery stout. That first stout that I had was bonkersly good, really good. So I'm looking forward to this Weissbier then. They were kind enough to send me a glass. Thank you very much for the glass. I won't be using this glass because it's a Weissbier for me, and I'm sure they'll absolutely understand because I'll pour the next beer in that glass that they send me. I'm going to use a Weissbier glass, and I think that is the only right. It's the right thing to do, isn't it? So here we go then. Based in Cologne. I always say north of Oldham. If you have a look at the map, you have Oldham, and then Cologne is kind of directly above on the map. And I think it's really good. I just finished reviewing a Bavarian a Bohemian Czech style lager from a British brewery called Twice Brewed. Now my next beer is a Bavarian style wheat beer. I think it's really good. The British breweries are now offering up variety. Variety is the spice of life. We went through a long period, a long period of, I'm looking for one here, New England IPAs. They ruled the roost for years and years, didn't they? Where I got to the stage, I've become really disinterested in them. I reviewed a couple of mega brilliant New England IPAs yesterday from Track Brewing Company in Manchester, and Lost and Grounded, that was a cold IPA from them. That was good. But my point is, isn't it lovely? And then look at this. Look at this. Look at that for a Weissbier. Doesn't that look fantastic? The reason why I chose this glass, because for me a Weissbier has to be presented in this certain glassware. It's not just the presentation. It's not just the beer looks fantastic in this glassware. This beer, the aroma is elevated in this glassware. Look at that carbonation. You could think that this was Germany, wouldn't you? Look at that. Nice hazy looking Weissbier, 5%. Unbound Brewing Company, they know what they're doing. They really do. Look at that. 4-finger white fluffy head. Good carbonation. Hazy kind of strawish coloured beer. Aroma. it's that lovely kind of banana clove. That beautiful banana-y, clovey aroma. Beautiful, fantastic. And it all comes from the yeast. Fabulous. A little bit earthy in there. Spicy. Whoa, fantastic. Let's get in. Cheers, everyone. Wow. Mind-blowingly good. Stone the crows. Stone the crows. What a beer that is. What a beer that is. Absolutely incredible. The wheat comes through fantastically well. The carbonation pushes through fantastically well. The mouthfeel is creamy and rich. This is proper Weissbier. This is, if this was just handed to me at a beer festival, I'd look and go, after tasting it of course, where's the German stand? Where's the German stand to? Because I didn't see no German stand. Where's that to? Because I'd be thinking this is German Weissbier. It's such a difficult thing to get right. I've had a few UK Weissbiers, and to the respect of the brewers of the British breweries who have tried Weissbier, there was only a few that got it right. St Austell got one right. St Austell brewed I think it was called Cloudy Yellow, and it was the name of a butterfly or something, but of course Cloudy Yellow, it was also the name of, or the look of a Weissbier. St Austell used to make a fantastic Weissbier. But this is superb. This is absolutely superb, top end, top quality Weissbier from the UK. It's so drinkable, so refreshing, so juicy. People laugh. I was talking about New England IPA just now. People in Germany, they say to me all the time, hazy, yes. Cloudy, yes. So the Germans joke that they've been brewing like a version of banana-y, clovey New England IPA for like thousands of years. And the other thing I like about this style of beer is that because the beer, all of the flavours of the beer comes from the yeast, you can cool it right down. You can put this beer in the fridge and it will not be affected at all by being chilled right down. So you can enjoy this beer really cold and you'll still get that lovely banana and clove flavours. What do they say on the can about this beer then? Have they written much? Not much. Premium Bavarian style Weissbier, water, malted barley, wheat and hops. Yeah, that's check them out. Check these guys out. Check this beer out. It's great. That is for me UK Weissbier, UK German style Weissbier, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Absolutely fantastic. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.